Hello boys and girls, sorry we didn't get a video out last week, well last week, which is this week, because what's today? Today is where are we? Tuesday the 1st of October. I've just been so busy I just didn't have time. Right, so what we're going to try to do is, if you remember a few weeks ago I repaired my pin spanner because I'd broken the pins and it was trying to get this undone. I made it a while back and I made it too tight fit, and consequently it's actually jammed up solid now, so I can't get it off. So I need to make another one, but I want a longer one, because the problem with that one is, although when it was, before it locked up, it was working off, it was, it was okay, but I'm thinking of that sort of length now. So what I'm going to try to do is just machine, in the frame here, just machine one end down to 20mm. Although I'm going to rough it out first. I'm going to leave it maybe 22. Flash the end off, centre drill it, and take this down to about, I don't know, 35, 36 along the length, and then spin it round, centre drill the other end, and then I'm going to do the finish machining between centres. So what I'm going to do when I made this one, that screws into the shaft. Obviously, I don't know whether you can see it on my superb CAD drawing there. You might be able to. So that's going to be the main body. We're going to have a countersunk hole in the end of it. I think it'll be around about an M10 thread. I'm not sure. That's the plug that's going to screw into the bottom, that's going to hold the disc on, the slitting disc, which is an inch bore. Yeah, not really an awful lot else to say really. So we'll give that a go and see if we can improve on the last one, and we'll go from there. I got home today from work and there's a parcel, and that's what's at my door. Obviously it was in an envelope, so I opened it up, and funnily enough I've just bought a new tripod for my camera, because this DSLR is so much heavier than the old one that my old cheapy tripod wouldn't, it wasn't strong enough for it. And it just so happens that the company that I bought it from was the same as this, K&F Concept. So when I opened it up, and that's the side I saw first, I didn't bother looking at that, I just saw the name and I thought, oh, have they sent me something else for the tripod, something that's been revamped or something? But when I opened it, some kind chap, or some kind lady for all I know, sent me a brand spanking new wireless lavalier mic. We've got it plugged in now, so that's what you're listening to me with now. I don't know who sent it, and there wasn't a note in the box or anything. I do have my suspicions, but I can't say because I just don't know who sent it. Yeah, what do you say when someone says... I have had one or two things sent to me before in the past, and I've said the sort of same thing before, and I say it again. I don't know how much that was. I haven't bothered to look it up on the web, and I'm not going to do, because price to me, it means nothing. It's the thought that somebody has gone out of their way and, you know, found it, got it sent to me, blah, 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 all the rest of it. It really means a lot. Whoever it was that sent it, you know, I can't thank you enough. There's just nothing I can really say. I mean, yeah, it's just really, really nice. It's a real nice thought, and you know, hopefully it'll make things a little bit better. I'll just lift the camera up slightly. I don't know whether we can see this. I might have to just move it all together. Just bear in mind, boys. Bear with me, I mean. Now, if you can, I don't know whether it's going to pick that up. You see that there? That's the receiver. Sorry, the sender. And the good thing about it is, although it's got a lavalier mic that's with the wire on, so you can clip it any way you like, I really like this because there's the box, look, and it comes with a separate little microphone that you can just plug into the unit itself. So I'm really, really happy. However it was, put a bit of thought into it. Yeah, like I say, thank you so much. Yeah, it means a lot. I'll try and be best to look after it, and hopefully we'll get a lot of use out of it. I've just been down to a local supermarket and bought some AA batteries, so this is the first time that we've used it. So yeah, we'll get on the lathe, and that's a nice cup of tea. We'll get on the lathe and get that bit of material chucked in. It's really tough stuff, this. This is that S99 or SS99, whatever it's called. It's as hard as a knockers of hell, but it'll be good material to make something like this from. This particular one I'm going to set up in the lathe, and I'm going to turn that front off because that's a new slitting saw blade on there is a new one. So I want to try and get that off. I could, I suppose, machine that off, and then you would think the middle part then would undo. But it's still not really long enough for what I want. You know, once that's in the collet down to about there, you've only got that sort of distance. I should have made it longer to start with. But anyway, onto the lathe, and we'll get this one machined up ready. Well, it knocked out of gear, shall we? I can't get over this microphone. Aren't people nice, eh? He either thinks I'm alright or he's sick of the volume I keep putting out. Right, let's have a look at that, shall we? Take her in there. I bet you can't see that though, can you? No. Let me just see if I can move this camera around a little bit. Right, well, I'm not going to know whether that's going to show up until I look at it on the computer, but anyway, there we go. We don't have to be within a thou on this, we just want to get it somewhere close. The winter's coming in pretty quick, isn't it? I think that's about close enough for what we're going to do. Like I say, we're just going to rough it down first. What's that? That's within a couple. Right, we'll move the camera back out of the way, and then we'll I think I'm just going to have to change a tip in this change a tip in the tool, although I might not use that one. Right, I'll get the tool sorted out and I'll bring you back. Right, we're at 400 revs. Just bring in a bit. Clean the end up first, I think. Where are we? There is a bit to come off it actually, because there's a hole in the end already, as you can see. Just going to set my carriage dial up. 20,000. And it hits the middle bit anyway. Try 30,000. That's not too bad. Another 30. Just keep going like this till I get that end cleaned up. Should be pretty close now. That's just 20,000. As you can tell, it's not chipping it now. Right. So I just touch up on the front, come out. That part of it wants to be about 33 mil long. You can do that with a carriage here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right, so that's to about there. And dimension wise, oh you bastards, we want 20 mil. Fair bit to come off because we're at nearly 40. Right, let's see what. We'll try 2 mil. Pardon me, 2 mil cut. Where are we? 6,000 per rev first. Yeah, it's 2 mil, 6,000 per rev. This will be a little bit faster feed, I think. It's not quite breaking. One, two. Instead of increasing the feed, I'm I'm going to increase the depth of cut to 3mm. Now it's chipping. I'm going to keep machining this down till I get to about 22, 23mm. And then it's another 3mm. Yeah, we'll keep going till we get to about 22, 23mm, and then we'll stop at that. And then I'll put a centre hole in the end of it. Then we'll be ready to flip it round. That's chipping that there nicely. Looks like it's got a bit of a bluey tinge to the picture through my viewfinder. Don't know whether that's... $27.4, so I want to leave about 23. I'll take another 4mm off it, so just take 2mm at a time now, just increase the feed a little bit. So it still breaks it. Another couple of mil. That'll do at that. Right, let's break some of them nasty sharp edges off, shall we? I would if I had a tool to do it with. Oh, there we go. The reason I'm doing it like this is purely just because it's tough stuff to turn, so it does turn so much easier when it's in the chuck than it does between centres. So I thought to myself, we'll do it like this at least. Oh shit, I'll put the centre in there. Right, I'll get rigged up with a drill and then we'll come back. Put it in gear up. a little bit more, I think. That'll do. Right, now I can undo it, can't I, and get it spun round. Right, that's that bit done. Bring you boys in a bit more. So it's the same really, just clean this end up and then put a centre drill in it. Take a light cut to start with and see where we are. We'll just take one more pass, 10th out. I don't want to push it too hard because it's, like I say, tough old stuff, this steel. Right. He thinks that'll do for now. I'll get set up and find, well, saying I'll get set up, I'll have to find a centre to go in the chuck and a drive dog, and then I'll bring you back when we get a bit further along. Right, we're about ready to rock and roll. I think that might be the wrong. Yeah, I got the wrong drive dog there. I think we can use that one. Actually, just make sure the ends are clear. Watch your ears. do that. I wonder not that big lump is down there. The bloody dog bit me. Right, we'll come down a little bit, I think. Somewhere about there, I think. And if we're a little bit forward on that bit, it'll give me. I'm not bothered about putting a packing piece in there because that's going to be machined down again anyway. Yeah, I was saying I've come a bit further forward, so it gives me somewhere to drop into. Snip that a bit more. That should do us. Now, am I going to get into that last bit without crashing into the... Oh, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bit close. I'll have to watch that. Right. I'm going to drop the rags down a little bit to 325 because we're between centres. Feed rate, what shall we go? Shall we try... Let's try 6 thou again. Got plenty of clip now. So I'll wind the tailstock out a bit more. So I've got somewhere to go. Right. Tighten that up. Right, I think we should be ready to roll at that. What can you guys see? Let's bring that focus down a bit. To about there. Right. We'll see what she does, shall we? Before we go any further though, just trying to remember what the OD of that wanted to be. So this wants to finish out about 33 mil, so we'll take it down to about, well actually no, we're between centres now, aren't we, so we can take it down to 33. So we're at 38.4. Because it's going to get hot, I'll take it down to about 34 and then call it a do at that, I think. Just going to zero the cross slide. Put 2 mil cut on and we'll see what she does. We only need about 4 mil off it, so take 2 cuts like this right to the end. That's a glass finish, that is. It's amazing, isn't it, when you turn in some good quality steel, how, I know it's harder to turn, but the end result's so much better. So from the bottom of the collet, when that's in the milling machine, that's going to give me a length of about 5 1/4, 5 1/2 inches. Leaving some nice blue chips. Quick check with the verniers and see where we're actually at. So at 36, I've put another 2mm on there. Using my old camera, there's no way I'd be able to sit the video camera on the lathe like this one is. Because the picture would just vibrate like mad. This lens I've got on here is, what is it? It's an 18 to 150 I think, isn't it? No, 18 to 135mm, but it's got image stabiliser on it. So that's what enables us to be able to sit it on the tailstock like it is now. .4. Right. I think there, chaps, that is going to do us for tonight, and most probably for this video. So I'll take that down to 33. Yeah, it's fairly warm. And then we've got to machine a part of this end. We can see that, can we? Bring you back out a little bit. We're going to machine this end down here. We're going to leave an inch diameter circle on the end of there for the slitting saw disc to register on. So I'll maybe do that. We'll take that outside down and do this end while it's in situ there. I'm not bothered if I leave this a little bit a little bit long, because I can always machine a little bit of that off. And if you're wondering why I'm leaving it so thick, it's basically, I'm just thinking to myself that a bit more weight in it and a bit more rigidity, it's only really going to help with the slitting saw, isn't it? So then once we've got this end done, we can spin it round in between centres and then just finally machine that end up to its final size at 20mm, and we'll just put a bit of a chamfer on this end just to tidy it up. So that'll do. So we'll see you on the next one, and we'll see yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right. See you later, boys and girls. And by the way, once again, whoever sent me this microphone, thank you so much. It means a lot. Right, we'll see you next time, boys and girls.